Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to shed some light on the most spoken topic in the world of fitness. It's about fat loss. I'm Samson and I'm a certified personal trainer and a specialist in sports nutrition. Let's get into the video. Before we jump into the topic of fat loss, I would like to take this time to explain the difference between fat loss and weight loss. To explain it in a simple way, our body consists of three important components: your bones, muscles, and fats. And when you're looking to lose weight, what are you really losing? Is it your muscles, or is it your fat, or your bone density? And then you start dieting, or you cut down on your meals, or you cut down on an entire macronutrient. What exactly happening into your body? So as soon as you don't get enough nutrition in your body, you will start losing muscle, which will also show in the scale as a drop in weight. But that's not our goal. We're not trying to lose our muscles. And then what happens is, if you're not getting enough nutrition, you will be losing your bone density as well if there is lack of minerals in your diet. And especially if you're a middle-aged person, you don't want to lose your bone density at all, because it will start resulting in problems in your knees, in your back, everywhere. So eating less or skipping on an entire macronutrient will help you with weight loss, but not actually fat loss. Plus it will also mess up your metabolism and two other important components of your body. Before we see the scale and decide that you're losing fat, just take a moment and think whether what that weight consists of. Is it your muscle mass or your fat mass? Now that we are done with the difference between weight loss and fat loss, let's see how to achieve this fat loss. Building muscles will help you burn fat. Yes, you heard it right. Building muscle will help you burn fat. Having high amount of lean muscle tissues will help you with the increase in your metabolism rate. The metabolism rate is nothing but the amount of energy expenditure when you're doing nothing. So building muscle tissues will not only make you look good, but also helps you with losing fat or burning fat at the same time. So it's a win-win situation. That's why when you're considering to losing fat, the two of the most important components you need to do is to include strength training in your program, and the next one is to include high protein diet. First thing you need to consider when you're trying to lose fat is to include strength training in your program. Let's say, for example, if you're trying to lose fat and you don't do strength training and you only do hours and hours of cardio, what happens is you will lose all the muscle mass you're having along with fats, and you end up looking like this. This is not how you imagine that you will look when you do a fat loss. Yes, you might have lost some weight, but in the form of muscles. That's why most people after their weight loss transformation end up looking like this. I can't insist more on strength training, because if you train for fat loss and include strength training in your program, you will increase your strength, which will result in developing lean muscle tissues. Like I said, if you're having more amount of lean muscle tissues, you will be automatically burning fat because of your higher metabolism rate. That's the proper way to lose fat. Strength training is a must if you're losing fat and fat loss is your goal. The next thing you should consider while starting your fat loss program is to include high protein in your diet. Why is it important? Let me explain. Proteins are the building blocks of your muscles because of the nitrogen atom present in it. If you break down protein, what you get is amino acids, which helps you with repairing in your muscle tissues and also building of the new lean muscle tissues. You'll be ending up gaining a lot of muscle mass when proper amount of protein is consumed. Also, it reduces the amount of carbs and fats consumed. Excess of carbs in the absence of protein, which is the usual scenario and the reason why people gain fat in the first place. What happens is your body breaks down carbs into glucose to give you energy. When there is no energy expenditure happens, the glucose which is present in your bloodstream will be converted into fat by insulin hormone. That's how fats get accumulated. Now that we know what we should do for fat loss, let's see how we do it. Proper strength training, being on calorie deficit, consuming high amount of protein, calculated macros, and being patient and not rushing the process and losing about 4 kgs per month is the right way to lose fat. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this is the most spoken topic in the fitness world, and there are new scientific findings happening on this topic as well. That is also the reason why this is the most controversial topic. Fat loss is covered with a lot of myths, wrong perception, unhealthy attitude towards eating. Stay tuned for the next video where I'll be discussing on the do's and don'ts of fat loss journey. Hope you guys like this video and learn from it as well. Hit the subscribe button to see the future videos. Comment below if you have any questions and I'll be really happy to answer it. Kickstart your fat loss journey, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.